After endless complications of trying to get out onto Dartmoor again, we're here at last and heading up to Grimspound, the Bronze Age settlement. So you may just be able to make it out on the far hill in the middle and the top of this screen right now. So we've walked from the car park right down into the little valley here to these rather nice ruins. So now we're just going to walk past the ruins and up the other side of the valley towards Grimspound. Few people about on a nice Saturday afternoon, fine afternoon. Looking back across the valley to the Warren Inn. It reputedly has a fire that hasn't gone out since 1800 and whatnot. This whole landscape is full of ancient and modern. Good view of Grimspound now. Obviously not quite as clear on the picture, but to the naked eye it stands out immediately. You can see our goal a bit clearer now. Grimspound. Probably built around about 4,000 years ago and abandoned at about 1100 BCE. So this is some of the hut circles. Grimspound. You can have a little bent doorway, presumably to keep the wind out. Back out the door again. Some ponies come to visit. There's several of these circles around and a big gate up there, big entrance, and of course the remains of a big wall completely encircling the whole settlement. Cattle out here and sheep and horses, and quite a few people from time to time walking by. I guess it's a popular spot. People are interested in history and prehistory. As usual, we seem to be out on Dartmoor when the cricket's on, and also England doing badly again. But yeah, and also we're eating peanuts and having a mug of wine as well, like normal. In fact, I've just missed mine. I'm going to put you down for a minute. Hello again. Yeah, cheers. We're sat in one of the hut circles from the early Bronze Age, probably about 4,000 years old. And people lived here probably for about 1,000 years, getting on for that anyways. I think they moved off about 1100 BCE, something like that, due to some climate change, partly because of they chopped down a lot of the trees, or most of the trees by then, but also there was a lot of volcanic action in Iceland at that time, which may well have affected agriculture and things like that. Well, previously when I've been here to Grimspound, there's always been running water, but this time a lot of the stream was dried up and there was no running water at all, just a couple of puddles which had a lot of weed on them as well. So we filtered the water through a piece of cloth, and then we put it through my soya water filter, and then we boiled it. The secret is to put the mug in the water without disturbing it. That wasn't very good. Blow it. So the secret is not to disturb the water too much by dropping your foot in it. Totally, thoroughly disturb the water now. Okay. So we're sieving the water through a snood just to get the big lumps out.
Hang on, I'm just taking the horses. Okay.
So now we're going to transfer the water into the soya bladder. I'll put the lid on temporarily, because otherwise I'm just going to drop it all. Right, now then. There we go. Okay. And then filter it into the now empty wine flask. So having filtered it through the soya filter, you can see that's quite clear now in that bottle, and you're looking through quite a lot of water and it still looks clear. Whereas if you look through this, which is a lot thinner, you can see how much more yellow it is. So the soya filter is not just taking the bacteria out, but it's taking out all sorts of bits and pieces out as well. Very good system. And the coffee tasted great, so I'm hoping that's okay. Well, we've walked up to the tor above Grimspound. I'll put the name up later. Can't remember the name at the moment. A hazy, misty fog has come in. There's a really nice look, and you can see the shape of the settlement. And a couple of cows from 4,000 years ago as well, it looks like. Very nice. You can see straight through the entrance, the big entrance at the top there.
But you just sit there for like 3 hours. Mulligatawny, prawn salad. Mulligatawny, prawn salad. It goes on forever. Anyway, well, it doesn't go on forever. It goes on to the Big Rip or one of the other ones. Anyway, thanks very much everyone for listening. Bye-bye. Thank you.
morning. Gonna make some breakfast. Leave no trace. The only marginal trace is the fact that everything's wet, except for a little patch of dry grass where the tent was. And we're off.